it's Hans at happierman.com. Today's topic is why some women are verbally abusive. Well, I do have an article about this, but I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit more on the video. I think sometimes some women are just kind of mean, and they think that because they're mean, they just use screaming and put downs and name calling and other verbal abusive methods to kind of put you in your place because they're mean. They're just mean. So another reason might be that she just thinks she knows better and she's doing this for your own good, that you're just kind of a stupid, dumb man, doesn't know anything, and if she wasn't there to kind of put you in your place and teach you some manners and respect and how to eat and how to sleep and how to go to the bathroom properly and what to say at work and how much you should be making and what to do for a career and on and on and on and how to mow the lawn and I don't want to get too far into this. The bad memories flood back. I'm a happier man because I left my wife. And if some of these things that I'm talking about resonate with you, you might want to get my book, Leave Your Wife and Become a Happier Man, with the 3-step system, available on the happierman.com website. I've got in the description, I've got a link to the website and to that article describing the book. So those are two reasons. One, that she's just mean, or two, that she thinks she knows best. Another one might be that she's got a mental illness of some sort, and that she doesn't really realize how hard she's being on you. Well, I think my wife was kind of somewhere between the 2 and the 3, meaning the 2 was, she'd get done giving me a hard time, after spending an hour or so lecturing me about all my faults. She'd finally wear herself out and then see me hangdog, being all depressed and mopey about this, and she'd look at me and say, well, I don't know why you're so upset. I'm just doing this for your own good because I love you. And of course, in my mind, I would say, if you loved me, you wouldn't need to say all this stuff, right? You would be loving me and supporting me, and not all that. So I wouldn't subscribe to that number 2 if I were you. And the third reason is, sometimes she would fly into such a rage and be so screaming and obscene and horrible, and then an hour later the next day it was like she didn't know that she did it. So there's that. So what are you supposed to glean from all of this information about why women are verbally abusive? Well, to me, it doesn't matter why she's verbally abusive. Doesn't matter why. She is, and you need to leave her. She is, and she's ruining your life. You cannot enjoy life if you're living with a verbally abusive woman. It's not possible. You can't be gone enough to recover from her. Your life will never get better. The only way to improve your life is to leave her. And you should get my book, Leave Your Wife and Become a Happier Man, with the 3-step system, available on the website. There's a kind of a long article explaining all the why you could think about getting the book. But it doesn't matter why she's verbally abusive. It doesn't matter if her father was verbally abusive to her, or her mother, or her teacher, or she was a victim of abuse in some way herself. Doesn't matter if she's mentally imbalanced or has a mental illness. Doesn't matter if she had a bad day. Doesn't matter if the kids are being impossible. Doesn't matter if she's got a tough job or a tough situation. Doesn't matter at all, if you ask me. The only matters is how she treats you. And as a man, you want your wife to treat you well. If she can't treat you well, then you should be leaving her. I think we as men, we've fallen down on the job by not leaving our wives as soon as they give us a hard time. I let my wife run over me for years. It ruined my life. It set me back decades. It's some of the problems I've had from being married and staying with her for so long. I'm just not, I just have no way to recover from all of that. The sooner you leave her, your wife, the better when she starts on this verbal abuse path. But again, it doesn't matter why she left her. It doesn't matter if you tolerated it for the last 20 years. You can't say, well, I've been tolerating it this long, why don't I just keep tolerating it? No. You know now that it's wrong to tolerate it. You know now how bad of a person she is to give you a hard time. Leave her. Leave her sooner than later. Get the book. It'll save your life. Start figuring out a way to get out of that. I wish there was an easier answer. I wish that when you're in a verbally abusive marriage, you can just easily leave her without huge, dramatic, messy problems that might impact you for the rest of your blasted life, like they are mine. I wish I could guarantee that you'll eventually get that things will work out for the best for you, like they are for me, but I can't do that. The only guarantee I can make is that if you continue to live with a verbally abusive woman, your life is just going to continue to get worse. That's the fact of the matter. So give that idea some serious thought. Check out the link below to check out that article, and I wish you the best of luck on this. All for now.